U.S. stocks, they managed to trade in a narrow range during what was a volatile trading session Monday afternoon. This as investors appeared to take a breather following the previous session's sharp rally and amid ongoing possible Fed stimulus cut talks. Now first, the S&P raised the U.S. sovereign credit outlook to stable from negative with a current rating of AA, adding that the likelihood of a near-term downgrade is less than 1 in 3. Meanwhile, a lot of focus today was also overseas as China reported weaker than expected trade data and also a big drop in producer prices. And with investors still caught up in Fed tapering talks, oil prices holding steady above 97.75 and the euro dollar doing exactly the same, with the euro inching ever so higher. It looked to be a quiet start to the week for the big board. Speaking of which, taking a look now to see how the Dow Jones has performed. The Dow Jones is indeed on the downside ever so slightly, 9.53 points to settle in at a total of 15,238.59. Now, in a breakdown of today's major market movers, we first begin with shares of Apple, which did introduce a new operating system and a new MacBook Air model. In addition, the company also introduced the iTunes Radio, a free internet radio service featuring over 200 stations. Apple shares, of course, volatile following the announcements. Meanwhile, Facebook rallied after Stifel Nicolaus raised the rating on the social networking giant to buy from hold, adding that the company presents one of the most compelling investments in the internet sector right now. Shares of McDonald's also on the upside after the fast food giant said its global same-store sales rose roughly 2.6% for the month of May. This thanks due mostly in part to its expanding offerings for late-night breakfast, modified menu options, as well as benefits from advertising value-priced meals. And AstraZeneca today on the upside after the company said it will buy privately held U.S. drug maker Pearl Therapeutics in a deal worth roughly $1.15 billion.